Hey, what's up everyone? This is Todd with Lawson Workhorse. I just want to take a quick minute here, show you a new piece of equipment that we rolled out with earlier this year. It's the Workhorse Wash It ARS. ARS stands for Automated Reclaiming System. And just going to give you a quick little tutorial here, kind of how it works, some of the functions of it, and some of the advantages that you'll have in your shop by using one of these. The way this thing kind of works is we start with a dip tank. So I've got a screen here that I just took off the press. It's still got ink in it and everything. And we're going to put it in the dip tank. And while it's soaking in the dip tank, we'll come up here and show you some of the controls, the functionality of it, kind of how everything works. And then we'll take the screen out of the dip tank and we'll see it get clean. Another thing we have here is this is the counter for how many cycles you want to run. So you can just simply change it with the up and down arrows. I've already timed this out. I've got it set at 2 cycles, which is down, back, which takes right at 60 seconds. So just a minute to clean a screen. And then you can change that to whatever you want. Also, on the back side of the machine, there's a potentiometer where you can change how fast the nozzles go back and forth. There's 5 nozzles in here. So it covers the whole screen, top to bottom. Okay, so what you're going to see up here is a tape measure and a red indicating arrow. And what this arrow does is simply sets the stroke of the pressure washer nozzle. So you can slide it however far you want the nozzles to go. This is where they're going to stop and they're going to go back. We're using a 20 by 28 screen today, so we're going to run it out here to about 28. And then if you notice in here, so in here we got this bar here for the screen. And it can change from different sizes. Those are just a few of the common sizes of screens. And it's literally just as simple as sliding it back and forth. All right, what you're looking at here is our VC filtration system. So what this is designed for is it's going to catch your big chunks of emulsion, any debris. As you can see right here, there's a piece of tape left on the screen. So it catches it right here before sending it down your drain. One of the good things is, if you don't have one of our filtration systems and you already have your own, this will also work with it. We'll send it with one of these pieces of stainless here. And you'll notice it's threaded. All you got to do is put you a nice bead of silicone in here, and you put it up here and screw it in, which makes it pretty much permanent. And then you can plumb in whatever you need to do to get to your filtration system. So the good thing is, if you already own a filtration system, it will work with this system. There's a few more things that I feel are worth talking about, and the first one of them being is this tank. This tank is made out of poly. Poly is good because no rusting. No rusting leads to no leaking. Second thing, the top, you can see metal up here, but fear not, this is all stainless, so it shouldn't rust on you either. Last a long time. Another one is the legs that this thing sits on. I know there's a couple of them out there in the field that they sit on poly legs. Those get brittle over time. They crack, they break. You got to buy new ones. These are made out of metal. They're not going to fold on you. They're going to hold everything up. They're going to last a long time. Lastly, the motor in the back. The motor is run off of 220 single phase, and it's pumping out 8 gallons a minute through the 5 nozzles that are coming out of here. One of the big things about the motor is that I like is, if a part does go wrong years down the road, it's rebuildable. You don't have to throw the whole thing away and go buy another one. You just buy the parts, rebuild it, and then you're back in business. All right, all the boring stuff's over. Let's get to the part that you've all waited for in the video. I've had the screen sitting in that dip tank for 6 or 7 minutes. So let's take it out. Let's run it and let's see what we get. Remember, we want to put the flat side of the screen towards the nozzles. So just slide that dude in there. Close the lid. Push the button. All right, that's the end of the second cycle. Pull it out again. And if you notice, it's gotten everything off there. No more ink stain. So all in all, 2 minutes. 2 minutes to get a screen completely clean. Hope that answers all your questions. If I didn't, please feel free to reach out on any of our socials, call us, email any of us. We'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you might still have.